Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I am here to do a kind of a controversial video. So today I'm here to do another book unhaul. I did one of these back in December and it felt kind of good to get rid of some books that were on my shelves for either way too long or that I was never going to reread. And that's exactly what I'm here to do today. I recently have been doing some spring cleaning around my room, especially on my bookshelves, and I'm realizing more and more that I'm like, let's see, I'm gonna not reread half of these, or I own duplicate copies, yada yada yada. So it's about time I get rid of these books. I have a total of like 15 books here today, so I'm gonna jump right in and get started. So I just want to preface this by saying that unfortunately by the time you guys see this video, these books will have already been donated to my local thrift store. So unfortunately I cannot send these books to you guys as much as I would love to. I don't have the money or the time, and the shipping rates here in the US are just a little bit ridiculous. So again, I'm sorry I cannot send these to you guys at this point in time, but I do plan on doing a giveaway for my 2-year channel anniversary, which will be coming up in the next couple of weeks, so be on the lookout for that. With that out of the way, now let's jump right into the unhaul. So the first book I am getting rid of is actually a book because I have a duplicate copy of it, and that is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. This is a mass market paperback version of the book. I just bought a paperback, like a full-size paperback of the book, so I don't need this mass market paperback. I do really love this book. I am going to continue on with the series eventually, but I just don't need a mass market paperback. The next one is definitely gonna be a controversial one because everybody loves this book except for me. That is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I read this last December and I hated it. It was a 1-star read for me, my least favorite book of all time. I hated this book and I don't need it on my shelves anymore, so bye. Next, we're going to get rid of a couple middle grade series. So the first one I'm getting rid of is A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula K. Le Guin. I think Ursula K. Le Guin is a really talented writer. I know she recently passed away, but this first book is the first book in like a 6-book series, and this is kind of like Harry Potter, which it's a good book, don't get me wrong. This was like a 3.5-star read for me. But I don't think I'm going to continue on with this series at this point in time. I may in the future, but I do recommend this series if you guys are Harry Potter fans and are looking for a nice middle grade series. And the other one I'm getting rid of as far as middle grade is Loki's Wolves by Cale Armstrong and M.A. Marr. Again, I read this for Booktubeathon. I also read A Wizard for Earthsea for Booktubeathon last year. This is a middle grade Norse mythology themed series. Again, it's kind of like Percy Jackson. I liked it. It was good. Again, a 3.5-star read for me, but I'm never going to continue on with the series. And yeah, I'm just not really in the mood for middle grade anyways, so unfortunately I'm going to have to say goodbye to this book. But I can always borrow the other books from my cousin because she really likes the series, so bye. The next whole section is making me feel really bad because they're all review books I have gotten in the past almost 2 years. So the first 2 I actually got sent to from HMH for review. The first one of those is The Dark Knight by Benjamin Percy. I read this last August, I want to say, and it was okay. It was a 3.5-star read for me, but I'm not really into thrillers, and as cool as this one was, I don't think I'm going to reread it at this point in time, but it was pretty cool. It was a pretty good book. And the other one, speaking of thrillers, is The Night Market by Jonathan Moore. Again, this is a thriller sent to me for review from HMH. And I read this in January. I have a full review of it on my channel, so I'll link it on the screen. But it was okay. This was like a 4-star read for me. I'm never going to reread it. And as much as I love HMH for sending me this book, I'm never going to reread it. So, goodbye. The next one is NSA by Benny Nealon. I read this in June of last year, and again, it's just kind of okay. This is like a political dystopian book. Again, it's just kind of okay. If you guys like political stuff, I would recommend it. I think the cover is also really cool, but never gonna reread it. The next one is The After Party by Yana Prickroll. I got this sent to for review from Penguin when I very first started my channel back in I started my channel in 2016, so almost 2 years ago now. It's a poetry collection. Penguin sent me this for review through the website Blogging for Books, which is no longer up. And yeah, as much as I like this poetry collection, I also have a full review of this on my channel, so again, I'll link it on the screen. I'm never gonna reread it. I'm not really into poetry anyways, so yeah. The next one I got sent to for review that I'm getting rid of is The 15th of June by Brent Jones. This one I really enjoyed. This was a 4.5 star read for me. I could connect with the story a lot, but again, it's not something I'm going to reread anytime soon, so goodbye. And the last review book I'm getting rid of is Vital Spark by Leah Devlin. This one I think I read this last year. I didn't really like it. It was a 2.5 star read for me. I am going to continue on with the series because I do own the second book on ebook, but I don't really need the physical copy, so goodbye. The next two books I'm actually getting rid of for the same reason. The first one of those is 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher, and I read this in January. I didn't like it. It is too harmful to people who suffer from depression and have had thoughts of suicide, and that's what I was going through at the time, and I don't really want to read it again. And the other book that I'm getting rid of is The Maze Runner by James Nashner. I read this sometime last year. I can't remember exactly when, and I did really enjoy this book, but with these two authors, they have recently been accused of sexual harassment, and I don't really want to support that, so bye. And the last book I am getting rid of is the Dark Lord trilogy, and this is a bind-up of 3 Star Wars books called Labyrinth of Evil, Revenge of the Sith, and Dark Lord, The Rise of Darth Vader. Now, unfortunately, I'm really sad to see this one go because I really do want to read this entire novel collection. It is extremely water damaged. I got this in like middle school from my library, and there's a whole story behind this, but pretty much I water damaged severely, as you guys can tell, and then I never returned it to my library because of that reason. So I don't need to see this on my shelf. It's sad to see it go, but the water damage is too much. There's mold growing on it, so I'm actually going to just throw this in the trash, unfortunately. I'll probably rebuy it because I have read Labyrinth of Evil and I have read Revenge of the Sith. I also own that, but I do want to read the last book in this bind-up, so I will rebuy this in the future if I ever decide to. So I am really sad to see this one go. But that is my entire unhaul, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below anything you have unhauled recently. I would love to know, and I will see you guys soon for another video. Thanks for watching. Bye!